Hey everybody, welcome back. I've been up and down on this weekly so far. Let me tell you, I've found some other avenues for potential success. I like the frog. Oh, dude, super auto herbs. How about that? You can super auto anything these days. This is a gimme. We got very lucky on round one. We're playing a novice, and we were rewarded for it. Maybe we don't deserve it, but we got it. Roll me once. I think we want to set it up like this. And then why don't you take one of these? The thing with the dream scenario, if we were ranking like the quality of runs based on the ease of implementing their strategy, the dream is that you level up this pill bug and then you see a dog or a puppy. It's not only good, it's easy to execute on. Any questions? Okay, so now we want to get a level 2 frog. The puppy gets statted. We sell the frog at level 2 to give the puppy stats to a unit like a hippo that can scale itself. The puppy continues to rebuild itself. That's our current game plan. We can buy one thing. We absolutely buy a swan here. You're going to swap. You're going to swap. I'm not too worried about the swap here. We'll level up the frog next so that it doesn't swap. That gives us more flexibility. We'll buy another swan so that we can keep our economic situation going very well for us. I'm not even sweating the current rounds. Like, things don't really matter for us until we get on lethal here, I think. So level me. You're a 5/5. Place me. Place me. We can buy one more thing. Honestly, I think as much as a pill bug seems like it could fit, level 2 seems fine to me. I would rather just take a croissant so that our puppy is scaling that much faster, which allows us to give that much better stats to whatever unit we end up bequeathing the stats to. Now, all of this being said, it would still be very nice to not lose like the next few rounds. To even just draw is fine by me because our plan is slightly slow, but I think it's pretty consistent. So I appreciate my HP. Thank you so much. Honestly, if you're sticking for a bit, I feel like some garlic might work for you. We can buy two things. If we roll, we can only buy one thing. I think I'm okay with that. Freeze me a cucumber. A turtle. Honestly, I don't really want to like lose. Okay. For now, I think it's better, even though it's financially slightly worse, to put a turtle out there, and then we'll level up the swan next time. So we lose 1 gold out of this, but the game is not called Super Auto get as much gold as possible. The game is called Super Auto don't lose 10 games as quickly as possible. Pets Simulator, allegedly. Okay, we won that somehow. You know, we got to strike a balance between optimum shop play and optimum results. I love it. To be quite frank with you, we simply do not need a level 3 frog. It doesn't provide us that much value. I think a level 2 frog would go just fine. If we have to buy a salad, I could live with the salad. I could live with the salad here. The squad is decent. Pillbug's gonna hit not the right units, but for the order of the squad, this is fine. Our puppy is certainly better, no doubt about that. Not sweating. The team's looking good. Now, I said this on my stream as well. I have no problem, like, oh, if we get a puppy on on round 3, I have no problem not taking it. The catch is, you, the people out there watching at home, you gotta stop trying so hard in the weekly. If you guys would ease off on the gas a little bit, everyone's trying 10 wins, optimum strategy I stole from the subreddit, oh, game FAQs, power rankings, blah, blah, and then you got the audacity to ask me to slow down. Come on. Okay, we got to put a falcon out here for a minute. It won't be necessary. Anyway, long story short, I would love to make things a little simpler, but you got to meet me in the dang middle, okay? You got to help me help you. So I think we sell the turtle. We have to make space, and we would love to keep a swan. Sell a turtle. Buy a hippo. We don't sell... That's good enough. We don't sell the frog yet. We sell it probably on the next round in order to get the hippo popping. The thing that kind of sucks is that the frog is a 610. So it's actually like a pretty good unit by our standards, at least. But it does make sense to get the hippo as fat as possible. So we give the puppy stats to the hippo. Now it should become a monster. And we could buy 2 things here if we wanted. I think we got to roll for a better unit. And honestly, this unit's pretty darn good. Although there's a part of me that thinks... Now, because you know what? I think that lemon comes out pretty soon. Please tell me they don't have a hippo at the front. And we keep puppy around because it is... Like, it's a self-scaler in its own right. It would have been nicer if it was a level 2, but whatever. Okay, they got their own anteater. Not great, but actually, maybe it is great. Maybe it works fine for us with our hippo. Oh, you piece. You piece. I didn't think you were going to do enough to one-tap us as a result of the rhino trigger. That hurts. But still, level me. You need a lemon as soon as it comes out. We don't need a level 3 goose. I wouldn't mind a level 2 hawk. But the hippo's more important. Keep me frozen here. Do you roll hippo at the... You know what? Forget about the anteater. Roll hippo at the front. Be smarter about it. We should... I mean, 23-21 hippo, level 2 at round... What are we? Round 9? This is a really good setup, and I'm going to be extremely disappointed when this team blows us out because they have more stats than I could have reasonably expected. And how did you get an eel that's so... I guess via the Stegosaurus. You know what? Okay, we're on lethal. This is where things become of the utmost importance. What's the next step? It would be nice if the puppy could level. We need a lemon. We do need you to come up. But man, oh man, like... I'm going to try this, and I know that means we don't get puppy scaling this round, but we need to pull out all the stops just to stay ahead here. We need a lemon, man. I think it all comes down to walrus luck. I think we did it. I don't know if it was good walrus luck, but we got the job done. Probably could have gotten it done without forgoing the puppy scaling, but so be it. I'm going to say we don't need a level 3 hippo. I'm going to say we need... Maybe. I'm going to say we need a lemon. But if we don't get a lemon, then we're just going to scale the hippo. We're going to let the puppy pop a little bit. 29-27 hippo. A lemon is a game changer, man. Don't. I don't know if we can get through that hippo. Level 3? I don't think we can get through the hippo. I think you got me. We had such a good run. We honestly got blown out. I'm embarrassed. That should have been autopilot like at least a 7 or 8. To lose at 5 is, I mean, that's a slap in the dang face. I don't know where I went wrong. Let me be a cheesy rider. That could be a great Kraft Dinner parody of a 1960s Dennis Hopper movie. Okay, huge frog swap. We love that for us. How about one of these? How about one of these? How about one of these? You may notice this run looks a little bit familiar. I think this is kind of like the ideal first shop. And I stand by a level... oh, you piece. I stand by a level 2 frog. It doesn't have to be a puppy that it works with. It could also work with a dog. It could also work with a jellyfish. Well. Hello. Hello there, old friend. To be honest with you, I feel like the dog might even be better than the puppy. I'm not really that interested in the fish gambit here. But at least, like, we don't have to save 2 gold every time, which has an insidious knock-on effect. Great start. Okay, now I'm feeling like the game extended another olive branch. It said, you know what, here's another chance. Let's take that other chance. So I really don't think this is a buy-sell build. Which is a problem for me, because I'm realizing now, if it's not a buy-sell build, how are you going to get the dog any stats? Well, the answer is, we're going to buy a unit, and then we actually are going to sell the marmoset. So maybe it is a little bit of a buy-sell build. You know, I'm surprising even myself. Let's lean into it with the shrimp scampi, okay? You create a 2/4 spider. Let's have the 2/4 spider. Maybe spit out a turtle. Okay. I think the shrimp allows me to feel better about selling that 4th position unit, like the flex position. I'm not saying it's a stroke of genius. I'm just saying maybe it's got a chance. Saved. You gotta love when the shrimp gets the... Well, the shrimp didn't even get the kill, but in theory, if the shrimp had gotten the kill, we would have loved it. Okay, we don't need a level 3 spider. Or a level 3 frog. We can pill you. Get a camel. Sell you. Get the gold back. Get 1 HP. But you know what? Instead of doing a buy-sell, maybe this is good enough to get 1 stat point, then the +1/+1 here. I do think a turtle could work fine, but we'd have to get a pill on a refresh probably. And we did! Holy cow! So pill me in front of the dog, and we'll put a scampi down. We'll combine the scampis next time. I don't really respect the buy-sell on a duck, but maybe that's a personal problem for me. I gotta admit, you kind of blew me out with the... using my own honey to break my melon armor. That hurts, but we still made it through. That's 4. Another dog. What a beautiful situation. I'm not selling a swan, okay? So don't even concern yourself with that for now. I know we're missing a sheep out of this, but I embrace and accept that. Very important. We'll add you in next time. Continue to look for our buy sells. Okay, so now that we get a level 2 dog, just keep in mind, basically our goal is to put a dog stats on like a rhino or our dog stats on like a hippo. And if we can do that, beautiful things will follow. And then we can still rebuild the dog because it'll be a level 2. A great choice. Put a dog stats on an eel, and then it gets a 50% HP bonus right out of the gate. Fantastic. Now we got to rebuild the dog. It is a 5/2 with melon. That's not exactly fantastic. Let's start with some immediate buy sells. And whether you hit the eel or the dog, those are the 2 best options for us. I would love to see either. And honestly, I mean, if you're looking at this the same way I'm looking at this dog as a 5/12, it doesn't seem too bad. I do think we probably dumped the swan now. We never got it to level 2. It's over. Great eel pivot. I've been skeptical about the eel, but I have to admit it's doing some... It definitely was a great inheritor of our stats here. We're feeling fantastic. Another dog? Sure. Okay, sell the swan. It's a rarity, but there it is. Turtle's still good. I would add it, look for a pill. You just gotta be honest sometimes. Like, we have gotten the best shops you could ever ask for. Just give me one of these for now. I'm gonna put it behind the dog. It's for placement purposes. The sheep is gone regardless. We've basically gotten everything we've asked for. We're finally the team that's going up against enemies, and they're saying, how did you get so many stats so early? Turns out, just have perfect shops, and then the world's your oyster. Okay, sell me. You can run a falcon if you have to. I love it, because we can buy, place, we can buy, place, and then we can buy. 1220 dog with melon. 1526 eel. 1525 eel. Very solid. Very strong. Dude, this team is like, You want to talk about low maintenance. You want to talk about easy to pilot. This is like driving a 2004 Honda Civic. I don't even think you need to be 16 to know what all the buttons do. Okay, sell me. Buy me. We can always add another hawk later. Dude, honestly, we could just add a snake to the dang team. Huh? Sure, okay. Well, I mean, I guess we'll add a snake to the team next time, maybe, because we're about to get a level 3 dog, which is just nuts. I think this team's going to get us there. I think we're scaling enough. I wish our eel was scaling a little faster, but you can't always get what you want. You can always screw up their team by giving them an extra melon armor on their ox, though. I'd like to thank the donkey for that one. Thank you so much. Well played. This is important. This is important. I mean, we could have a level 2 snake as well, but let's start here. We'll probably sell the donkey next time. We'll spend 3 gold to get a level first. Oh, maybe we won't. I don't know. I have to think about it. Some snipes, please. Great snipe. Some snipes. Good snipe. A snipe. Big whoop. Who cares? Nobody cares. Okay. We do want to get this snake popping, okay? This is a great setup, though. Okay, so sell me. Unfreeze me. Buy me. Place me. Place me. Roll me. At 4, we have to choose 1 unit. I would choose a bat out of all these units available. The one thing I will say is maybe there's some... If you have a lemon, it might be better to have all your stats on 1 unit instead of what we have going on right now, which is, you know, by way of using our dog, we split the dog's entire stat gain across the eel and the dog. So I think it's possible that that ends up being something that bites us. Like, there's some situations, I think, mathematically, where you would just prefer to have 1 nice tanky unit. Now, I'm not just trying to build in the idea that we're going to lose here. I know that the eel's going to have more HP, but I think the dog's more likely to kill enemies. So I'm going to set it up like this. I don't know. Please? Nobody on the enemy team has that many stats. What a shot! Actually saved, maybe? Do it. Do it. Dude, it's so many free attacks. Just hit the jellyfish every single time. We got it. No sweat. Okay. I am back, baby. That's 10 wins. I knew we could do it. By the way, don't get confused. That's my Google Hangouts. I was just making sure everything's okay. That's how our daycare provider communicates with us. Okay. Let me get a 3-1. Let me get a 1-3. Let me get a 2-2. Let me close up that Google Hangout in the background. Now that I know everything's okay. And let me be... I'm just a small burglar. I'm just a little mini burglar. I'll admit the horse would have allowed us to win that round probably, but I don't want to take the horse long term or short term. I want to take 2 3s. I don't really want to take the iguana either, to be honest, but it is what it is. Basically, we would love to win this one just to get a trophy in the trophy case. And then to also, and we are going to win, to get some levels immediately. And maybe it doesn't have to be dog or puppy this time. I mean, I would take either probably. I think we got to take a jellyfish, man. I think you got to embrace that we got a lot of units that are about to level up here. We definitely don't want a weak rat at the front. I think maybe that's our play. No levels? We got like 3 units that are 1 unit away from leveling. There's only like 2 units in the tiers right now. How can such a thing come to pass? Oh, that felt great. Okay, we still won. I think this jellyfish can pop, man. Come on, give me something I have already. Are you crazy? Thank you. Hello. I love that for me. Jellyfish is starting to get somewhere. You know what? The jellyfish could also use a croissant. Let's look for some more levels. That's a level. That's not a level, but it could work towards it in our favor in the future. So the play with the frog is that we would be anticipating still getting it to level 2, which I actually think is fairly plausible. And then working the jellyfish's stats to another more meaningful unit, like an eel, for example, or a rhino or a hippo. Well, you might as well start here and then roll once, in case you got a jellyfish. Now we would need that eel to come out like right away. You know what? I think what we can do at least... The eel's gonna go first, which is a problem. But I still think just having an eel on the team is fine. And we're looking for levels. We do not get levels. I mean, it's a pretty good team. But it has a long way to go to figure out how we're gonna get where we need to go long term. And we're not gonna always be able to rely on the most insane, like... mathematically beautiful rat we've had so far. Like, it's literally been 1 away from 1-for-1ing, and instead is 2-for-1 every round since we bought it, I think. It's very nice. We're gonna keep you pumping here. I love this for me for next round. I love this for me for next round. Okay. I'm not saying that everything's as good as it could possibly be. I'm just saying it's... We got some okay stuff working out for us here. We're screwed on this one. The Ox is... I mean, the Ox has been strong in this pack. It's been an unsung hero. Especially when we keep giving them other things to trigger the Ox over and over. Do it in the right order. Level me. Level me. Could we pivot this to a vulture build? I mean, we're 1 frog away from getting our eel to have some awesome stats. But who knows how long that'll take. What if we just add a vulture in for a second? Because the iguana is not too relevant. Like, I'm okay with killing the dirty rats myself. What if we try something like this instead? We don't really want... Maybe we do want to swap stats. Maybe we want a huge rat up at the front to just run buck wild. And if we get that level 2... Oh, that's unfortunate. If we get that level 2 frog, then we can talk about it. It's really hard to beat a dog or a puppy team. Like, if you don't get it yourself, which is why I take it every time it shows up, then you're really behind the 8 ball. You have to try, without a doubt. You might go first. If I have you to the left of the eel, you should go first now. So I think this might lead to a super eel. And then, I mean, it would only be like a 5. Actually, no, it would be like a 20, 26 if it went off in the right order. That would really help out. I mean, a 2017 with garlic is fine, but it wasn't really what we were going for. I'm still a little skeptical, honestly. Holy cow, we got to the draw. Please let me get a level 3 jellyfish and then just infinite chocolate. Forget the rat, man. I don't think it's part of the team long term. I said I don't think it's part of the team long term. The frog has got to go. I know I said it's got to go. I just keep rolling. It's that classic conundrum. Go ahead, take it. Eel. Level 2 frog incoming. Okay, at least we're not on lethal. So we get the level 2 frog, we sell the stats onto the eel permanently. The eel thankfully has a lemon as well, which means we can pretend that this round was intentionally just a setup round instead of the disaster that it actually was. Holy cow, we lived. Never should have happened. It's a dream come true. That never should have worked out that easily for us. Now we got to 5. Level me. Sell me. And now, hold on. You become level 3 immediately, so you're like a 2350 now. And I hate to say it, but we're almost... Let's be real. You're never gonna get back to where you used to be. If we're gonna use chocolate, we should use it on something else. Let's use it on the tiger in the hopes that it hits level 2 and can make another unit that is about to come out into a level 3. Maybe? Because the jellyfish doesn't really need to be here anymore. Right, okay. The tiger and the eel order is not good. What a shot. Don't shoot my vulture. Oh my god, you're such a piece. Such a piece! We needed 1 HP. I love it. Sell me. Create a level 3 octopus. The eel is not really relevant. We're going to sell the jellyfish too. I can't shuffle positions. It's not relevant. Although for 3 gold, I would get 3 gold back on the sale, but I would get 2 gold back on the sale right now. But this would give us a guaranteed tier 6. Man, I gotta tell you, I don't think this is that good, because it does not... The white tiger will not hit the Stegosaurus and let us get the insane Stegosaurus benefit. But just the stats of you getting to a 1919 level 3 octopus might do something. I'm not even that concerned about my vulture. Okay. We've absolutely bailed ourselves out. Pure luck. You certainly need a lemon. I would love to see another Stegosaurus. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how to feel about this, but I do feel great. Is that okay? Is that an acceptable feeling for this situation? My lemon! It matters not. Okay. I'm also realizing... No, we could work around the order, but I love the... the way that this looks where it stands. Now, let me tell you something. I do think we sell a vulture, put a Stegosaurus out here to help our eel. That's a just in case things go wrong sort of bet. And then for now, sure, why don't you take a chili pepper just in case we run into like myriad melon armors or something? Well, we did run into myriad melon armors, but the situation still looks horrendous. Or does it? I've accidentally hit the apex. 8 wins. Oh, man, it's going to be a long road. I don't want you to spawn something on the tiger that could lead to you overwriting the lemon. Okay. So we're just going to play it a little cool. You don't really need to hit level 3, honestly. It'd be nice if you had a little bit more of the stat department. I don't know if this gets us to 10, but I do think it's a lot better than I would have expected given the circumstances. The shark's gotta go. Your melon armor means nothing to me. We still got it. Okay, we only need 1 more. Lemon is honestly overpowered, man. Holy cow. Would like this. Not necessary. Literally just not necessary, but very nice. Dude, so, I mean, that's probably the best we could have done. Is now we have like an eel that's a 50-50 before its ability even matters. Shoot the shark. Is this the same team? Shoot the shark. Shoot the shark. Shoot the shark. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. I literally don't care. Holy cow. Did we do it? We got the 10 wins? No dog, no puppy? Just the frog did it again? Frog jellyfish. Who would have thought? Now that feels good, man. Take me back to the replays. Is that 2 10s in a row? Lovely. Lovely. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!